Where my people at? It's 8 o'clock. Good morning. 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 If you have not listened to your personal development this morning or read your PD book, get it out. Foundation of your day. Just do that. I think everybody should do personal developments. But anyway, so we're making these salad jars. It is so icy outside. I do plan to go to the gym, but not until the temperature rises a little bit. But so in the meantime, we're going to prep these salad jars. Now, I call these mini salad jars, and I think these are so cute. I got these from like Walmart. I believe that they are like, are these 16? Yeah, I think these are 16 ounces. I used to make my salad jars in the 32 ounce, but the 32 ounce, though it was a nice, hearty, healthy salad, it was a lot. So I was just trying to figure out how to make mini salad jars. Of course, do I call it fasting friendly? Because I have two eating styles. I have my ketobiotic and I have my hormone feasting. Hormone feasting, when you hear me say that, it just means that I am having more carbs that day. Ketobiotic is when I'm eating less carbs. So there's a whole nother conversation around that. Okay, so we're going to get started. And what I like about these salad jars is that they keep the salad fresh for like a week. Some people, like, I'm not excited about eating salad for 5 days, 4 days, but it's very convenient. If you don't want to get off schedule with your eating, I think meal prepping is the best way to stay on track. And the great thing about meal prepping too is when you're hungry, if you just reach out and grab whatever it is that you prepared, it'll stop you from stopping by Chick-fil-A and getting the healthy salads, as we like to call it. Where else do people stop? Chipotle, all those places. So I do my level best I've been doing my level best to minimize processed foods all the way around. So now I will cook my chicken. I used to always do that, but I said minimize, but not completely delete because I still like pizza. Okay, so let's get that right. Clear, sorry. So anytime I'm juicing or doing anything, I'll always take now and I'll soak my vegetables and my fruit in like vinegar with a little bit of baking soda. And y'all, when you do this, you will see like all the stuff that come off of the fruits and the vegetables. The grime, I was going to call it a plastic layer, but it's not. You ever get an apple, you feel it, and you're like, ooh, it's just so slippery. Well, if you soak it, all of that will come off. A lot of the chemicals that they spray, I do try my level best to buy organic as much as possible, but I still soak it. So you just never know. Because, you got the highly educated people that's like, how do you know that it's organic when you buy organic? You really don't know unless you're out there planting it yourself. But, hey, the intention is there. So I'm going to grab mine. And also, they're super easy to make. And you can put whatever you like in your salad jars. Like, let me show y'all some of the things that I got. I'm missing some things. But we got like this little kale mix, some organic spring mix, some organic carrots. I like cucumbers. We have cucumbers, tomatoes. My husband like onions. We're going to put some onions in there. And I'm going to show y'all how to stack them too. I also like eggs. Also something else that I just picked up because I'm not 100% toxic free, but I've gotten rid of a lot of the plastic in this house. But I thought these were cute. I went to Home Goods. So even let me show y'all these meal prep containers. I think they're cute anyway. Not just because it's my favorite color, but I had a whole bunch of plastic meal prep containers, and then I went to Home Goods and I believe Amazon, and they have the glass. Now you can't get glass tops, but you don't have to allow your food to sit on the plastic. But I thought these were cute, and I got a whole bunch of different like shapes and sizes and all that. So, and these are little cute ones. I got both of these from Walmart, and I thought these would be cute to put like the proteins in. But normally when I stack my salads, I will put the protein right inside of the jar, but because these are a little bit smaller, I got these little jars right here. So albacore tuna in water is what I'm making, and I'm going to put inside of here. And what's good about this, for those of us that is looking to get our protein number up, the what's good about tuna period, but the albacore tuna, one can give you 29 grams of protein, because your girl is working on getting 180 to 190 grams of protein a day. So I drank 2 shakes. That's 60 grams of protein. And then I'll just find the rest. And I have not hit the nail on the head every day when it came to that. So let me grab my knife so we can start cutting this stuff up. I have a knife. And if your knife is dull, just a little bit of a chef, right? You can sharpen your knife. Now, you ever see people sharpen their knife like this? You always want to do it on an angle. So it's kind of even, like, see how I did it 3 times that side, 3 times. Y'all got to see my dad when he, let me see, can y'all see my, all right, so first we're going to fill our salad jars with cucumbers and tomatoes. You can put your salad dressing at the bottom of your jar. If you put the salad dressing at the bottom of the jar, then you want to stack it with your cucumbers, tomatoes. They don't get soggy. I wouldn't put my salad dressing and then my my lettuce. I always put your carrots, your cucumbers, and or your what is the other? Tomatoes at the bottom. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and stack it. Oh, and I have some organic arugula too. So, you know, people be like, eating healthy costs so much money. You're going to pay one way or another. You're either going to pay with your health or you're going to pay out of your pocket. So, but I said that to say, like, this is not even expensive. With fasting, I found myself like needing to make myself eat more, because literally when you start a fasting journey, at first your body is like, feed me, feed me, feed me, because that's something that you're used to doing all day. Your insulin is constantly spiking, your glucose and all the things. So when you have to learn how to bring all that into subjection, and once you do, then you're going to find yourself like not hungry. It doesn't take a lot of food to satisfy us, believe it or not. I talked about this the other day. I was saying, let me cut while I'm talking. I was talking about Jada Smith years ago when I heard her say that she doesn't eat that she eats for nutrition. I'm like, what? She said she doesn't eat for flavor, she eats for nutrition. I'm thinking that's the dumbest thing ever. Like, who eats for nutrition, right? And here I am. But literally, even when you start fasting, and I'll tell y'all, when you start to eliminate those highly processed foods and all the things with the chemicals, it really changes your taste buds. Like, I've never knew how refreshing and amazing, and I'm not just saying this for the video, that a cucumber and a tomato taste. Literally, my body, I started to crave a cold, crispy, nice salad. It's so crazy how your body starts to change. And Rome wasn't built overnight, so it's not like you're going to decide, you know what, I just want to live better, I want to feel better, I want to, all the things, right? It's just not going to happen overnight. I dice my tomatoes too for my salad jars. One day at a time, but you will find, and you know, the ladies say this all the time, that they'll look up and they'll attempt to eat something and they're just like, oh my gosh, that's because your taste buds are changing. And because we as a people, for the most of us, whatever I say, like whatever's for you, take, whatever's not, just let it pass you by, because everything I say is not for everybody. I'm just talking. But most people are so used to eating highly processed, chemical-filled foods. I mean, I was there, and you really didn't pay any attention. So when you ate certain things, it was just like, oof. But literally, when you start to be more cognizant of what you're putting into your body, it was so many things, y'all. But if you don't do anything else, just make sure that you get the highly inflammatory oils out of your house. I didn't realize how dangerous that they were, like how damaging they could be to our bodies. And with having ovarian cancer, you know, at one point I was eating macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, what else? Well, I still eat collard greens. I still eat macaroni and cheese. I just don't eat it like I was eating it before. I don't even buy pasta for my house. If I'm going to have pasta, I'm eating spaghetti pasta. I even made chicken Alfredo with spaghetti pasta. It was really good. I will not buy it. I will not cook it. Unless, if I do, it's every once in a while. The kids are like, Mom, can you make me some macaroni and cheese or whatever? I'll do it, but pasta is definitely out. I don't care if it's whole wheat pasta. And that's just for me. But it took me a minute to get to the space that I am now. And it's not that I won't eat it. If I go out, I'll have some, but I'm just not buying it and bringing it in my house and cooking it all the time. So, but if you have not tried it yet, spaghetti squash, I believe, is amazing. I didn't like it at first, but now I love it. I can eat spaghetti squash every day. I literally made lasagna with spaghetti squash, the spaghetti squash boats, like you name it, you can make it. And you could change it out for any pasta, and it tastes good. The other day when I made the chicken Alfredo, I sauteed the onions, the peppers. I don't even care for mushrooms, but your girl eat mushrooms now. I sauteed the mushrooms, then I seared the chicken, cut it up, and when I say it was amazing, it was really amazing. It was really, really, really. It was really good. Coming from a girl that like to eat, y'all. I like to eat. If you can't tell, I do. All right, so I like a lot of cucumbers. And I will say one of my cheat meals, if you will, would be going to Kava. So, and I'm making 8 jars. I don't know if y'all can see me cutting up, but you can cut your cucumbers however you like. I could literally eat like a cucumber tomato salad. And then when you, cut it all the way. When you go to the supermarket, even with the salad dressings, start paying attention to like what they have inside of the jars. Like, what's crazy, y'all, is I've been hearing these things for years. I just never really took time to like take heed and pay attention and actually apply. But now when I go in the store, the first thing I do is look at that label. And I'm like, if it's 111, as my girl Jasmine will say, things in it that I can't pronounce, but I can't pronounce a lot of things. So. But if there's a lot of things in there I can't pronounce, trash, I don't get it. I'm saying trash. All right, let me get one more jar. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to make one just with cucumbers and tomatoes. And I'll show y'all a couple of the salad dressings that I have. I even carry mine. I got like my little cooler that I carry in my car with like all my snacks and everything. So when I think about stopping by Chick-fil-A and getting a chocolate chip cookie, because that's my jam, I'll just reach into my jar, grab my peanuts out, and I'll tell myself, well, not peanuts, I don't eat peanuts, but cashews. And I'll tell myself, so we got goals. And I'm like, you're right, girl. Plus their cookies, they're like almost $3. All right. Obviously, I'm not going to put all of these inside of these jars, but tomato ran away. I don't know what I did when I was in the gym yesterday, but I tore. I don't know if it was when I was outside slipping on that ice or when I was in the gym. I tore my knee up. My knee hurt. All right. Anyway, can y'all see the jars? Yeah, I think you can. Can you see the jars? If you can't, let me back up. Because I just be talking. One day I did a video. They didn't even say that to me. I'm talking. They couldn't see nothing I was doing. 3, 4. Any tomato lovers in the house? So anywhere between like 4 to 5 tomatoes. What? Excuse me. I just feel like my nose is trying to run. That. Okay. So in other news, how y'all been doing? For those that have been following the journey, I got my trust set up. We got some goals by the time your girl, the Lord allowed her to see 55. We got the trust set up. We got the holding company set up, and I'm going to sit my tail down today and finish my articles of, I said my articles, what am I doing? Not my articles. I got to finish my paperwork for my LLC for fasting for her. So we're making some progress, y'all. We about to be in February already. OMG. The only progress I have not made was getting back on my bike yet. And we might do that today. All right, does this have a timer on it? It do not. I wanted the time, like, when I'm talking in between. You can't work as fast when you're talking, right? Mess around and pull back a nub to cut your finger off. Yeah. Hurry up. If y'all didn't see, we soaked the tomatoes and cucumbers in vinegar and baking soda. All right, I need a couple more. Yeah, but start soaking your vegetables and your fruit when you can. Oh, but let me just say this. Do not, I learned this the hard way. Do not soak blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Any berries, really. I soaked them jokers one day, and I went to go drain the water off. Those jokers was mushy. But I had, I don't remember where I bought them from. I had these apples one time. I soaked them and the apples started to come apart. And I'm not even, what do they say? I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even bojangling, y'all. The apples, I'm like, an apple never ever came apart like this. I don't know what was going on with the apple, but needless to say, all those apples landed straight in the trash. But that's just crazy how they're doing. I think I got it. I think I got enough tomatoes in here. But this one is going to be my tomato cucumber salad. And then I like flavor too. So you have to be mindful that whenever you making anything, because you know our food got to taste good. All right. Crystals, because I don't really care for onions. All right, so we're gonna pop the onions in there. Y'all see my little cute jars? Walmart. I'm in Walmart every day, like 50 times a day. And I will not eat. I don't want to lose my job, but I will not have produce from Walmart. Y'all couldn't pay me to do that either. Well, I'm not going to never say never. I just bought something. I bought like these organic cucumbers and they went bad really fast. And I'm thinking, not in like a day. But when people when they do that shop back stuff, they don't make sure that the refrigerated stuff go right back in the refrigerator. We're going to change that subject. All right, so we got onions. This is where we need a cooking show. Bam. Little bit of onions. Y'all got y'all word for the year? Some people probably got a word and forgot the word already. All right, so we got our... I'm probably like, girl, you came here to make some salad jars. You talk about everything. Yup, that's what we do over here. All right, so we got the onions in there. Now. These are going to be eaten like potato chips because, hold up. Nah, we ain't going to fool with those. I bought this bag the last time I made salad jars last week. Yeah, we just want to be safe. We're going to slide those over. You don't need this many. You do not need this many carrots when you're making a salad jar. So what you can do is you take your carrots and you turn them into potato chips. I know y'all like, girl, you crazy. But for real, they are like, you know how you eat a chip and they go crunch? Listen. But you better have good teeth because you try to bite on this carrot. If your teeth ain't right, you're going to be in trouble. I know. Y'all be saying stuff and I just be thinking to myself, I don't know. But that's real talk though. You ever tried to bite into a carrot and your teeth was hurting or whatever? They will mess you up. So you have another option. We got options over here. You can get shredded carrots. They're not as bad. All right. So we're going to boop, boop, boop. Whoa, whoa. Oh, got a little close to my finger. And what's cool about the salad, when you put the salad in there, is you can push it down. We almost finito. Does finito mean finish in Spanish? Because I ain't going to tell you, I barely passed it. And I be just saying words that... I talk to my niece Bella and she be like, I'm Crystal. So I started talking back to her. She seemed like she understand what I'm saying, but so maybe I do know how to speak a second language. Only she would know. Because she be in that conversation. All right. I probably got more stuff on the side than I actually do in the jar. Oop. We just need a couple more. Oh yeah, how hard that is? My right side is my good side. So I crack it with the right and chew on the left. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. Need a couple more carrots for that one. And it's a high protein, excuse me. It's my kitchen. I could cough in my kitchen. Now you be hearing people saying, she making that food and she coughing. I'm going to be eating the food too. All right. So now we have our salad. Let me go to my arugula. I probably should do this, but I'm not. Because I don't feel like it. You say, girl, you got all the chemicals off the other stuff. But this is arugula. I was going to say it smells good, but that would be a lie because I can't smell it. So you could just chop it up a little bit. Put it. Pop. All right. These bowls would have been done if I wasn't talking. So I'll cut it up just a little bit. So if you ever eat a salad and you go to stick your fork in it and this piece of salad be like this, so you be like, so you cut it up a little bit. Arugula is not really that big itself. It's the spring salad that I'm going to do next. Actually, I'm going to put the, oh, you can smell arugula. It got a different smell to it. Ooh, whoop. And I'm not measuring because I don't count calories. I count macros. I pay attention to my protein and my carbs. Everything else. And my protein, I don't really get enough. So, but my carbs, I'm definitely monitoring my carbs. And I already explained why. Because I had my hormone feasting days and then I had my ketobiotic days. Ketobiotic, where 50 carbs or below. Hormone feasting, we eating everything. 150 grams of carbs. So that's when I'll make my little potatoes. All right. So as I was telling y'all before, with the when you put like the lettuce in here, you can actually push it down to compact it. See? Very cute. We're getting there. So we had, where's my bag? Maybe this is it. I need to get my weight up. Okay. I was about to go wash. I mess around on this live and then cut myself. And that's going to be all. There we go. Okay. So then I just I got salad all over my counter. So the sweet kale dressing, slow down, Crystal. The sweet kale salads has broccoli, green cabbage, kale, Brussels sprouts, pepitas, whatever that is. Radicchio is good. You can cut all this stuff up yourself. So like if y'all wanted to have let's make a salad jar party, you can buy all this stuff individual and split it with your girls and your guys or whoever's at like a salad making party. I even switched. They laugh. Excuse me. Even my water bottle is glass now. Glass with my my metal straw. All right. So we are bringing it home. Oop. Oop. And then when I store like anything that's left over, just store it in a glass jar and it'll keep. All right. And then we have our mixed greens. And these are the ones I was telling y'all that, excuse me, you definitely want to cut up because they're so big. And that's just really depending on where you're having your salad at. I'm normally eating mine in the car or on the run. So there we go. So remember, you can stuff that in there. Boop. Oh, I gotta find another chiropractor. Jesus. See my jar? Cute. And I think when you're eating, well, period, let's not just say healthy. I think when you're eating like this, your food should look cute. Make you want to eat it. That's why sometimes I can't meal prep. I'll meal prep food, but sometimes I just got to come home and like sear my lamb chops or get a ribeye and sear it, saute like some little golden yellow potatoes, whatever they call it, potatoes, and then saute like some spinach and so delicious. Now when I go to restaurants and I look at the food in the menu, I'm like, I can make this at home so much better. And I'm not talking about just going out to the restaurant. I'm talking about the quality of the food. Like you eat it and I'm just like, man, I could have whipped this up at home. There's a lot of things you can make at home really quick, like a ribeye. What I do is, so for anybody that like a good ribeye steak, you want to sit it out till it gets room temperature before you actually sear it. I never ate, anybody eat eggs over easy? Am I getting older? I said seasoned, but before you couldn't have paid me to eat egg over easy. Now, oh my gosh. My dad used to give it to my little sister and I used to look at her. She was young. She would dip her toast in it like she was an old lady. And I'm thinking, who in the world would eat that? Ugh. But now, I love a good runny egg. All right, we're almost there. Then we're going to clean up this mess. That's another thing. Like when I meal prep, and my kids will say, they fuss when they cook. And I'm like, clean that up. You should clean as you go. Anybody else clean as they go when they're cooking? I just don't like cooking. I just don't like seeing a mess. Even when I walk in my kitchen, I like to walk in the kitchen and there's like nothing on the counter. It make you want to cook. If I come home and there's like dishes all over the place and just stuff everywhere, I'm not motivated to cook nothing. I just like to see a nice, clear, clean kitchen. Just does something to me. Okay, I think we're done. Am I done? Yep, okay. Except for mine, I'm going to put eggs in mine. So y'all see the little cute salads? And then, where's the top at? Boop. Is there something? I'm missing something. Let What else missing? I'm actually probably not going to put this on the salad. Let me see. Feta cheese. Where's feta? Here we go. So I like this also in my salad. This is our raw organic kraut. Fermented foods, y'all, help to heal your gut. So when I break my fast, I normally break it with bone broth or a shake. And then I keep this in my refrigerator. I'll have a couple spoonfuls every other day because I don't remember to have it every day. But it helps to heal your gut. Anything fermented. So I'm going to drop some feta because I don't really eat. Like I buy stuff like this and it don't go fast, so I freeze it. Let me take this off. So we'll just sprinkle a little bit of feta on top. Dang nabbit. Okay. There we go. Bad ale. Okay, got my little feta. I'm not gonna put it in my other salad. So we got everything, feta, that, and my eggs. And then we're done. All right. Let's move this out the way. Wash my board. I was about to do this on my stories and have to keep hitting the record button over and over and over. All right, here we go. I don't know how much time that took, but like I said, if I wasn't talking, I literally could get this done in 30 minutes or less. No bojangling. So we have our salads. Oh, wait a minute. Dang. Onions. All right, there we go. Bad ale. Got salad everywhere. Whoop. Now y'all see how many carrots we have left? So we're gonna have to bag these up. And actually not even the carrots, like there's so much salad left. You literally can make, I wanna say this, what I've used so far, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. It was less than $20. So you can make, I just did 8 salads. You can make about 16 salads for less than $20, not including your protein, because the albacore might have cost me about 20. I don't know. I don't remember. I got it from Sam's Club. But anyway, let me get my eggs. So I try to eat like 2 to 3 full eggs a day anyway. I'll be trying, y'all. I'll be trying to get that protein in. Is all we get. No, they say either you do it right or you don't do it. Please let this feel easy. You ever try? Oh, come on. You ever try to peel an egg? I know my dad be tired of me calling him. My dad make deviled eggs all the time. And I'm like, how the heck do we get these eggshells? I think it's drop it in hot water. Because I made them last night. Okay. Y'all ever peel the egg and think you got the whole shell off and you gotta bite that joint? And one day my salad was crunchy and I'm like, I don't have no croutons in here. Why is my salad so crunchy? I was tearing them egg shells up in my mouth. So I'm just gonna put them there. Bam. Bam. All right. Okay, I'm trying to think what else. Did I show y'all the salad dressing? I think I got something in the refrigerator. I keep one in my cooler in my car just so I can have it in there. So I don't put my salad dressing in my salad jars. The only time I put my salad dressing in my jar is when I make it homemade. And all you really need is like some, well, just depending on your taste. So I've made salad dressings with olive oil, Italian seasons. Like you can get the fresh herbs. It's a big difference from buying fresh and dry, but they both get the job done. So, and what else? If you want to make if you can stand to have yogurt, but now they got dairy-free yogurt and all the things, you can make a nice yogurt dill dressing. There's so much you can make. So much. And like I said, it's the flavor for me. The flavor and the convenience. Okay. Now this one feels super easy. I like to get it done quick. And the other part of meal prep, I made these organic chicken wings. I'm gonna have, since it's snowing outside, I was watching all the posts where people were like, I ate my snacks. So I really like to have like a whole egg in my salad. Push it down. Okay. Bam. All done. My niece Bella would be like, all done. She's so polite. Like, Bella, you want to go to bed? She's like, no, thank you. That's like one of her favorite words. You want to eat? You want to take a nap? No, thank you. We need to have her teach a manners class for some of the adults. All right, so here we go. Look at that. On a Monday morning, got our salad jars done. Bam. Easy work. And the only reason why I'm using plastic tops is because they don't sell glass ones, and I don't like those other ones because they get rusty. Well, mine's do. My mom says hers don't get rusty. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. Bam. Okay. So this is what they're going to look like. We have the salad jars and then your protein. You could put your protein in here if you want to, but I'm going to make tuna fish, and I'm going to put the little tuna fish in little jars. I might be a little OCD. I think my family think I'm crazy sometimes. You ever just want to open up your refrigerator, everything's organized, the water's here, the salads are here, the meal prep jars are here. Like you open it up and it's like, or you open it up and it's chaotic. Speaking of which, I'm about to, what time is it? Okay, it's only 9 o'clock. I'm going to go to my closet today. So I got to get all this stuff done before the first quarter of the year. And y'all ever go to your closet and you have things in there that you haven't worn in years? This may be a little tough for me because I don't really dress up anyway. This is me. Give me some Gymshark clothes. I could be Gymshark 24/7 and be the happiest camper in the world. However, I'm changing my ways, I think. So I have clothes in my closet that I don't wear all the time. They're taking up space. So the rule is going to be, and I'm going to do my level best to stick to the rule. If there's anything in my closet that I have not worn in the last year and a half, it's gone. I attempted to clear my closet out before, and I'm like, no, I'm going to wear this. Girl, you ain't wear this thing in the last 3 years. So what makes you think you're going to wear it now? So I'm going to get rid of a lot. I'm a tall girl, big. Well, people say, you ain't big, thick, whatever y'all call it, or however we're supposed to say it. But I'm a tall girl. So I typically don't walk into stores and buy my pants because they're not long enough. But you know what I realized? Everybody I see, they're the bottom of their pants is at their ankle. No matter if it's winter, summer, spring, or fall. So I'm like, okay, is this a fashion or they get 5 pants to fit them like me? But anyway, I was saying that to say, I have found these really cute pants online the other day, but they were like $100 and something, and I'm like, as much as I love Gymshark, I've yet to pay, I've paid $100 for a whole outfit, but not for a pair of pants. But what I said was, if they're nice, if they fit me nice, then, and you're going to actually wear them, then why not? So that's the plan. The plan is to go in and at least get half of my closet done today. So when I empty everything out, I'll probably end up with my stack of Gymshark clothes, my stack of women's best clothes. I have some Under Armour, couple Under Armour pants, 2 pairs of jeans, and a few shirts. Because literally over the last year, I am a creature of habit. I will wear the same thing. I wash my clothes, I fold my clothes, I put them back, and when I go to grab them, I literally grab them from the top. Like, if you watch me, I wear the same thing every week. I'm not even exaggerating. When I go to do my little workout videos, I'm like, girl, you had that on the last video. And the other part of me is like, so what? But then it's like, I literally am a creature of habit. So we'll see, but I just wanted to share that. So I'm going to go ahead and make my protein. We have our salad jars, y'all. Let's be healthy. Remember to do something today that your future self is going to thank you for. If you guys are not following my Fasting for Her page, go follow it. It's Fasting, for those of us that don't know how to spell. It's FASTIN, the number 4 HER on Instagram and YouTube. So you can follow that journey. But be safe for those of you that are out here and during this winter storm. And I'll show y'all my homemade pizza later. Sourdough bread is my pizza that I'm making is not sourdough, but sourdough bread is amazing for us. So that looks good. Thank you so much. Hey, Niche. Y'all probably gone because I've been talking for a minute. Hey. I'm just I'm learning etiquette to say hi to people when they're on your live, because I will come on here and talk and I will be gone like I am now. So love y'all. Talk to you later. Peace.